Today, I'm going to show you everything in the new update. I'm talking about new skins, balance changes, gear rework, new sprays, pins, and profile icons, new environment and themes, and even the new brand new Brawler Buster.
Hey Lex, you can't show Buster yet. You can tell them everything else though. Sorry.
We do not care.
So I guess I can't show you that until the next video. So be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see Buster and how good he is going to be against every other brawler in Brawl Stars. Let's start off today by going over the brand new skins. First off, we have Frankengrom, who will be available the day the update drops, and it will cost 149 gems. Now that's a hefty price, but his model looks great, has cool shot effects, and that super animation is really awesome. And to top it all off, his winning and losing animations are all custom as well. Just don't lose or else you get eaten. Now the Power League skin of the season is going to be Inspector Colette. Win 60 rounds of Power League and then drop your 25,000 star points and you'll be able to pick her up. Now she kind of reminds me of Chi-Chi from Genshin Impact, but I do really like the model a lot. Her shots are new and her super fits into the Ghost Station theme as well. Both her winning and her losing animations are pretty great, so it's a nice skin for the Power League reward. Now I think my favorite of all of the new skins is Pizza Oven Ash. He will be a new club skin available the day of the update for 2,500 club coins. This skin has something we have never seen before, at least to my knowledge. His normal shots look different depending on what rage level you are at. If you have no rage, your shot looks like okay with some pizza ingredients, but get a bit more rage and the cheese comes into play. Get max rage and it's just a sticky mess of awesomeness. His model does look really great and he has custom animations as well. Now the pizza's not so great when you lose, but when you win, you get a custom ordered face pizza.
Yo, I ain't gonna eat that.
Man, I see you eat off the floor all the time.
5-second rule, yo.
I mean, he's got a point, and you know what else happens in under 5 seconds? The Mustang Maki going 0 to 60. Here are my 5 favorite things about the Mustang Maki. Number 1, the Maki has built-in Wi-Fi so you can play Brawl Stars no matter where you are. Number 2, also inside the car on the beautiful touchscreen is an app where you can take notes or even channel your inner Michelangelo. I know. I'm just a true artist. Number 3, there is an awesome Forward Pass app that will allow you to control various things on the Maki, like the remote start or even the horn. Number 4, step outside the vehicle and around front you'll find a frunk with a little extra space to help you carry your stuff. Don't worry about that. Moving along, number 5. There are 3 different driving modes that you can choose from: Whisper, Engage, or my personal favorite, Unbridled. Yeah, don't forget your OJ. It gets lonely. So what's your favorite feature? Let me know in the comments down below, and big thanks to Ford for teaming up with us here at Tribe. Next up, we have Trash Panda Penny, and this is a really awesome skin. It will be the Tier 1 Brawl Pass reward and will be available November the 7th, which is the day that the new season goes live. Now, if you do end up getting the Brawl Pass, I would be forever grateful to you if you would use code LEX before buying any gems. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help support me, my 7 kids, and this channel keep making content for you to enjoy. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Now for her main shot, she shoots a severed hand and the splash damage is inflicted by bones. But perhaps the coolest part is her mortar is now a raccoon in a trash can, and I love it. And of course, to complete the skin, she has a custom winning and losing animation. She high-fives the raccoon when she wins. Or can you call it a high five if she doesn't have a hand? When she loses, that hand pulls her down, leaving just her raccoon, whose name is Slappy Tappy. Yeah, if you know, you know. Next up, we've got Zombrock, who will be the reward from the Zombrock Challenge. That will be happening the update day, and if you don't win, it'll only cost you 29 gems. Voice crack, wow. It's an inexpensive skin because my voice decided to crack, and that's because that there is nothing custom about the model. There's no custom animations or shots or anything like that, but it does look cool. Next up, we've got Top Gunner Janet, who is also only 29 gems and comes out on November the 14th. Again, no custom shots or animations, just the model. We do, however, have First Blob Squeak, who has custom everything. This skin will also release on November the 14th, and it will cost you 79 149 gems. Now that is a lower price for his skin with all of the animations, but the animations, they're like not over the top. There are only slight changes to his shot, his winning, and his losing screens. Nevertheless, this model is one of my favorites from the looks. I was honestly, though, a little disappointed about the winning and losing animations not being a little more extravagant, but it's nice. It looks really awesome. It is definitely one of my favorite skins. Next, we have Rage Quit Terra, who will either be free or cost you 149 gems. Now, if you log into event.brawlstars.com and play along while the World Finals are happening around November the 25th, you can get her for free. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait a full year and then pay 149 gems. It seems like a no-brainer. In true Rage Quit phone, she attacks by throwing her phone. And when she loses, she goes absolutely berserk on it, breaking it for good. Yeah, I see you at home. You're like, yo, yeah, I did that too. My mom wasn't happy. And the final skin is Omega Box Daryl. Now, this one is a bit more mysterious. Not so much the skin, as it's not like over the top. It's very similar to the Mega Box Daryl, just more fancy. Now, we don't have a release date on it, and all we know is that it's early to mid-December, and that it's associated with a special event, whatever that means. We have no idea, but what I do know is that you're going to be getting it for free. And that is all the skins. Which one do you like best? Now, let's take a look at the balance changes. First off, let's take a look at the buffs. Meg is getting her base hit points increased, just like we saw in Brawl Talk, from 3,300 up to 3,450 or 4.4%. Barley is getting his damage increased by 8.2%. Eve is also getting her damage increased by 7.8%. And Gus has had their buffs, but also kind of like a rework. Now his shield and his healing will scale with the amount of power you had. Before it was just a flat amount. Now his healing will go from 800 all the way up to 1200, and his shield will go from 2600 up to 3900, which before the maximum was 3600 on his shield, and now it's 3900. So the shield does get a buff as well as the healing gets a buff, but it also now will scale with your levels. Wait a second, last minute change on Gus. They are actually nerfing his Kooky Popper gadget from 1800 damage down to 1400 damage, and they are buffing his Soul Switcher gadget. The HP cost on it is going from 30% down to 15%, so they're trying to balance out those two gadgets. Okay, those were last minute changes to Gus. Back to the video. But they didn't stop there, because they've increased his super projectile speed by 11.8%. And on top of that, they have allowed his super to now go through walls, so you can super and shield your teammates through a wall, which is pretty awesome. But it's not all sunshine and rainbow unicorns, because there's some nerfs as well. Poco is getting his damage decreased by 5.1%. Next up, we have Sam and his star power Hardy Recovery. The missing health heal is going from 30% down to 20%, which is a very sizable nerf. Next up, we have Stu and his Speed Zone gadget. They have added a hit points decay to that, so it'll slowly go down. And they've done the exact same thing with Bee and her Honey Molasses gadget, which is great because that thing is annoying.
Yeah, kind of like you.
That's it for the balance changes, but next we're going to be getting some animated pin sprays and profile icons. Here is a look at them. First up, we have Frankengrom, and he is going to be getting 9 animated pins. We also have 12 new special pins for Leon, Mortis, Sprout, Frank, Jackie Bull, Tick, 8-Bit, Pam, Gale, and most importantly, Crow. There will also be new pins for the skins coming out too, so you're going to get a bit of extra value out of all those skins if you choose to buy them. And finally, we're getting 8 new esports pins. Very cool. Now for the sprays, some more brawlers are getting brawler-specific sprays. Those brawlers are going to be Mortis, Gene, Max, Squeak, Byron Sprout, Terra, and Mr. P. And on top of that, we're going to be getting some sprays for the challenges and events. Now, I will bring you info on all of those as they get closer, but the sprays include Denied, Even Harder Challenge, Ghost Train, Rock, Paper, Scissors, and a Singles Day spray. Hey, yo, that one's for you.
Man, what you yapping about?
I mean, you got dumped by Karen.
Yeah, well, she was a carrot anyway.
Yeah, no comment. But I will comment on the brand new gear progression system. Now, first off, scraps and gear tokens have been removed from the game and they will no longer drop out of boxes. Now, to compensate for a lack of scrap in boxes, you're going to be getting more coins, pretty much double what you're getting right now. Currently, on average, you're getting about 21 coins per box, and after the update, that number will jump up to around 40 per box. Now, in mega boxes, that number is more like 400 since it's 10 normal boxes. Now, every gear and every gear token that you currently have in your inventory will be gone. All the scrap that you have currently will also be removed. In exchange, you will receive coins. You're going to get 2.25 coins for every scrap and 217.5 coins for every gear token that you have ever gotten. Now, I have had some people ask me, should I take my club coins and turn them into scrap so that I can get more coins? And the answer is no, because you would end up getting 225 scrap for 90 club coins when you could just buy 250 coins for 100. So it's almost a wash between them two. They've done the conversion very well. We can't cheese Brawl Stars conversion rate on their club coins, unfortunately. So my advice is just to hang on to your club coins until after the update and then buy that pizza oven ash skin because it's awesome. Now, after the update, you can take the coins that you got as compensation and buy those gears directly from the Brawler screens. Super rare gears are 1,000 coins, epic gears are 1,500 coins, and mythic gears are 2,000 coins. Super rare gears are the ones that we have in-game right now, except for the only difference is there are no levels, no level 1, 2, and 3 crafted gears. They're all one level, and that would be equivalent to level 3 that we have in-game right now. But yeah, they're going to be available for every single brawler. Some brawlers will be getting epic and mythic gears. There are currently 2 different epic gears. There is a supercharge gear that will increase the charge rate of your super by 10%. This gear will work on damage that you deal as well as passively work on brawlers like Edgar and Daryl. It'll even compound further on Edgar's Let's Fly gadget. So this is actually a really great one for like Daryl and Edgar. Now, the brawlers that will be able to purchase this supercharge gear are as follows: Ash, Lou, Otis, Bull, Nani, Bonnie, Edgar, Sprout, Primo, and Jackie. The other epic gear is a reload speed gear. This gear will increase the reload speed by 20%. The brawlers that will be able to purchase this gear are Belle Eve, Lola, Bo, Brock, Colt, 8-Bit, Amber, Rico, and Griff. This gear is honestly pretty cracked. It's really good. Now, on top of that, there are 2 brand new mythic gears, and the first one is for Tick. It's called Thick Head. This gear will give your super, Tick's Head, an extra 1,000 hit points, making it that much more annoying. The second mythic gear is called Talk to the Hand, and it's for Gene. It increases the range of his super by 1 tile, but I do have a quick note here. Now, the developers have different lingo than the players do. 1 tile to us is like 1 square block in the game, but to the developers, 1 tile is a completely different measure. To them, 1 block is actually 3 tiles, so the range difference isn't as far as you might expect by reading 1 tile. It's more like 1/3 of a tile to us. Now, it's still a very good gear that is game-changing for Gene, but just so you're not expecting a full tile in our lingo. Now, you notice how you can buy gears directly from the Brawler screen? Well, you can now also do that with star powers and gadgets. No more waiting for them to drop or even showing up in the shop. In fact, they will no longer show up in the shop at all, but they will still drop from boxes for the time being. That's right, I did say for the time being because that's what the patch notes say. I'm not sure why they didn't just remove them like they did with gears right here and right now, but I'm guessing that that's probably part of their long-term plan that, you know, gears, star powers, and gadgets will no longer drop in boxes whatsoever. You will have to get them from your Brawler screen. Now, we will be getting a report system that I covered in the last video as well as you saw it in Brawl Talk, so I won't go into depth on it, but yeah, if someone's there just to harass you and ruin the fun for everybody else, you can report them. Now, we do have a brand new environment called the Ghost Station. It's pretty cool, and you saw a lot of it in Brawl Talk, but you'll see me running around it right here. Now, there is a little Easter egg at the very back of the map. We see Gus running around chasing a mouse. Now, he's there if you're not playing Gus, but if you are playing Gus, then he won't appear in the back. The map rotation is not changing in this update. Apparently, they're very happy with it. It's probably because Sneaky Fields and Pit Stop were in there, but they are adding Purple Paradise back into the game, so if you want to get your 1v1 on, well, there you go. Now, if you have a brawler that you haven't unlocked yet, or even one that you have unlocked, you can play a practice match now. If you go to your brawler's screen and select try and then practice match, you'll be put into a random map and mode and you'll get to play against bots. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it is way better than playing in the training cave only. And finally, we have some cool new themes coming to look forward to. The one dropping with the new season is the Ghost Station theme, but there's also a really awesome Brawloween looking one as well. And that's about everything that I can show you for now.